And it's Ken Kreitzer for Camp Vets Media. We're up at Sacred Heart, where Army, a 3-3 tie, a shootout, 4-3 for Sacred Heart. I have a chance to talk to the coach of Army hockey, that's Brian Riley. And Coach, exciting game. You got a tying goal from Ricky Lyle, and then the shootout, and your goaltender, Gavin Abrick, went in the third period and held the shootout. Tell us about the comeback your team made.
Yeah, Ken, there's good ties and there's bad ties. I think anytime you pull the goalie, and we had to battle back twice and obviously get the goalie out and score, that's a huge point. Obviously, they pick up the extra point in the shootout, but I thought for 2 periods we were really good. We obviously got off to a slow start, but really proud of, like I said, I thought our effort the last 2 periods was pretty good.
Well, you had Evan Zari start, and then Gavin Abrick came in with about 2 minutes into the third period, but he came up big time in the shootout for you.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Ev hasn't played in a month. He was injured, and then he just started cramping up, so he had to come out. Tough spot for Gav to go in cold. And then, obviously, in the shootout or in the overtime, he was the difference. Like he made a couple big time saves.
Oh, absolutely. And early on, Brent Kiefer got a goal for you to tie it at 1-1, and then when you're down 3-1, Joey Baez got a score to get you within 1 to set up the final tying goal by Ricky Lyle.
Yeah, when we got down 3-1, our guys on the bench, I think, felt really good and believed that they could come back and tie the game, win the game. So credit to them. Big time goal by Joey, and then, like we said, with the goalie out, Ricky came up big when we needed it.
This weekend, you got 2 games against Holy Cross, Friday at 7, and I believe it's 4 o'clock on Saturday. A team you've defeated in November 3-2. Tell us about prep for Holy Cross.
Well, it's my fault. We're our schedule. I think we have 7 games in 15 days, and so the most important thing about the preparation for Holy Cross will be recovering from this game tonight, and then we turn around and have Sacred Heart at our place next Tuesday, and then we have Air Force Friday, Saturday. So as coaches, we're going to have to do a really good job kind of monitoring our guys and making sure that they're getting enough recovery, because all these games coming up, Holy Cross, Sacred Heart, Air Force, they're all going to be very hard-fought games. So Holy Cross, to me, they're one of the hardest-working teams in our league, and they have talent. We were able to beat them. I think we got our first win of the season against them. So we're not going to be able to surprise them. We're going to have to be ready.
I noticed you got 17 power play goals so far this year. Is that one of the strengths of the offense so far?
Absolutely. I think that Zach McKelvey and Jack do a good job with the power play. I feel like we have two units every time they go over the boards that we think they can score. One power play unit has 4 freshmen, 4 plebes on it. I don't think there's any other school in the country that has 4 first-year guys on their power play. So our young guys are getting a lot of experience, and they're on the ice in important times of the game.
I got to ask you about the New Hampshire game, the win at home over a Hockey East team. What was that like? How did the team generate that win?
Well, first of all, the atmosphere was great. It was a sold-out building, nationally ranked team coming into Tate Rink. And I think our guys kind of fed off the energy of the crowd. And we got up, and every time they would claw their way back and get within 1, we would turn around and get a big goal. So I tell people for our guys, that's just one of those games that they'll always remember.
Oh, sure. And just final thoughts on what you want to see the team improve on at this point in the season.
Yeah, so like I said, we've got one of the youngest teams in the country. We've talked about their game management. Like, we just want them to manage the game the right way. Don't try to cheat defense for offense. Use the experience that we've had in all these games to make us better and make us confident. So when we're in these situations of close games, whether we're down or whether we're up, like tonight, we're kind of even-keeled and believing that we can come back or else close out a game.
Army head hockey coach Brian Riley, great to see you. Happy New Year, and we'll look forward to following your season as you go into your conference schedule.
All right, Ken, it's always great to see you.
Well, this is Ken Kreitzer for CanVets Media. We're up at Sacred Heart.